Hello anyone. I'm back out here on the pond dam again. It's a lot of work. I got it done today. Hello Daryl, Susie, whoever, whichever. You want to talk? I see it says go live with Daryl and Susie. Nah, I don't. I just sitting out here resting again and watching my fish. I've throw some cedars in the water for them, and anyway, I thought I'll talk a little bit about active addiction rather than recovery. Maybe end up a little recovery, but you know I can talk till I'm blue in the face, and it's not going to stop anybody from doing anything, you know. But this is just what I do. It helps me stay clean. You know, hell, who knows? Maybe somebody say no for a couple of times, maybe. Especially if you know, say if they see where this is going. Like I post all the time, you know, I said, man, it don't always end like it begins. Very rarely does it end like it begins. You know that I lived a long time, man, just partying. And it weren't that bad, you know. I regret not spending more time with my kids, you know, and regret this and that, man. But I went a lot of years and it just weren't too bad, you know. Drinking and smoking pot and doing a little this and a little that. Of course, I constantly running up and down the road drunk, breaking the law, you know. I got busted. I got 3 DUIs in first 2.5 years I started drinking. Back then they just give you a little slap on the wrist, you know, and send you on your way. It cost you $1,000. That weren't too bad to get to do what you wanted to do. They say addiction is, well, Eric told me addiction is an acute disease. I had to look up acute, you know. He said recovery's not acute. You know what I mean? It don't come on fast. Recovery don't come on fast. Actually, it's kind of like at least for me, like a slow descent into hell. You know, and I'm not posting this, say how bad I got it, blah, 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 you know, and how poor old Greg and all that shit. Like I say, man, I'm just sitting out here and what brought me to talk about this right here, man, I cleaned off the pond dam and I run across something. I'd like to be able to switch the camera around here. Maybe I can show you. Here we go. Anyway, I've looked for this damn bag a dozen times since I got clean. It used to be a nice bag, you know, and I take it, you know, put my clothes in it, go hunting or go, you know, camping, blah, 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 you know, nice, pretty camouflage bag, but I couldn't find the damn thing. Believe it or not, I found it a while ago underneath the dead cedar tree on the backside of the pond dam. Here we go. Maybe. There we go. Check this out. That is everything you need. Almost everything you need. Of course, them glass right there, I never really used them. But they was pretty. And I thought if I could use them, I'd have them, you know. But all kinds of shit for burners, man. It's not... There we go. Hello, Tim. Check out my bag of goodies I found on the pond dam, buddy. Ain't that something? Anyway, I worked my ass off last couple days. Getting back to being a slave, man. I'm going to kick this camera back around. That's enough of that nasty shit. Alright. I said, You know, yesterday, I don't know if I said it yesterday or not, but I'll say it again today. You know, I took my first hit of that shit, man, the crank speed. We just called it shit, you know, right down the road here about a mile. And it changed my life. You know, we sat there all night long. Me and two other dudes, the guy that introduced me to it. We fucking run our mouths and drink beer and smoke pot, man. And I remember the sun coming up, you know, on a Friday night. And I thought, oh, fuck, that's going to kick my ass, you know. And, of course, she's used to me staying out, but she weren't used to me staying out all night, you know. And, hello, Shannon. Anyway, like I say, I see those you shaved about time. Yeah, I did shave last night, man. I was getting woolly. But, anyway, you know, I remember, you know, sitting down there at my buddy's house. He didn't have but about $250,000, man. And I don't know how much we did, a little bit. You know, $250,000 between three people ain't shit, you know. But when you first start, it is. Like I said, we talked and run our mouths, you know. I remember, oh, fuck, cat's gonna kill me, you know. And I come home, man, that was a Friday night. And I didn't sleep Saturday night. And I didn't sleep Sunday night. And I had to get up and go to work Monday morning. And I thought, fuck me, you're running, man. I said, fuck that shit, you know. I'll never do that again. I think about Monday night, I was back down there knocking on his door, you know. I don't know if it's because I was tired, because it felt so good, and I thought, well, I'll do a little more, you know, blah, blah, blah. But man, that you know, in the beginning, I'd buy $250,000 and hide down there in the basement, or, you know, do a little bit of line to come out here. Like I said, the bus drivers yesterday saying, great, your dad's always out there doing something. Yeah, he's doing dope. But, you know, I built my garage over there, you know. I've been doing it for a little while. And I damn built my garage so I could use dope. You know, I laid it out so I can use dope. Hi, Patty. I instead of putting an overhead door in it like sane people do, I put 2 sliding doors in it so I could, you know, look out the crack, make sure Kathy didn't catch me, you know. I put a glass sliding door in the side so nobody come in the other way, you know, so I could just sit there and stay higher than hell, you know. Do a little dope, fucking come out here and run around, do this and do that. You know, it didn't take long for that $250,000 to wear off, you know. It was a $250,000, it was a half gram. You know, then I buck them, you start real fast, you know, you buy a gram, sell half of it to your buddy, you know. You take the big half, sell them their half, you know, you make a little, blah, 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 blah. If you know anything about addiction, you know what I'm talking about. And that graduated from grams to 8 balls, you know, and you know, it's a bitch, man. Just being a slave to that shit, you know. Oh, my fish feeders are going off. Cool. I mean, you know, there's no way, you know, I guess there's no way of seeing that kind of shit coming, man. People tell you about it. Hello, John. People tell you about it, you know, but Richard tells you, you know, I think it ain't going to happen to us, you know. I don't even think nobody told me about it because we all just kind of started doing it together here, you know. Just here, it wasn't here, then it was here. Then everybody was doing it, and people wasn't doing it, didn't know nothing about it, and we was hiding from them, and it was just a freaking mess, man. But, you know, this thing called tolerance. You know, more, you know. So that had nothing to do with the disease. That's just fucking tolerance, you know. You got to have more. You got to have more. You crash, and the crash sucks. And, you know, I think I lived that way for about 15 years, you know. Well, it weren't that long. It was, but I lived that way about 10 years, you know, buying and selling and buying and selling. You know, just trying to stay high, you know. Fucking slave to it, man. I said yesterday, you know, I couldn't make a decision, you know. Hello, Carl. I couldn't make any decisions without filtering the dope in because I was hooked, you know. Like I said, I didn't see that coming either, you know. When, hope this chair don't fall, flip me off the back of this wagon. You know, it just starts out, I think everybody starts out real innocent, you know. Just like, oh, fuck, that's good, man. That feels good. Let's party. And, before long, man, it comes a maintenance program. You know, a fucking maintenance program. And it takes a lot of work, man. A lot of time, you know. But, You know, I remember when I run across my buddy there at work. You know, buddy I hadn't seen in a long time, and he was cooking dope, man, and he offered to show me how. I'd been cooking with another buddy down the road here, and you know, he'd went to jail, and I was trying to cook it the way he's cooking, and you know, I weren't having no luck with that, you know. And I spent a fucking ton of money trying to get, you know, try to get dope to come out like that, you know. And I didn't have any money to be spending a ton of money, you know, running back and forth, hiding in the woods and shit, you know, hiding from Kath. Then again, like I say, you know, it just didn't see it coming. You know, it went from party to one thing to another, you know. And my buddy showed me how to make it with phosphorus and iodine, and I could do that. And with a short period of time, I was doing it well, you know, and I was doing it all the damn time. I didn't have a whole lot of people in my circle, so, you know, I was just doing little batches constantly. You know, I don't know, man. It just don't end like it begins, you know. Like I say, if I'm just talking, you know, maybe somebody see this, some fucking kid will see it and try not to stick some of that, just not stick that shit up his nose, man. You know, I don't know. I'll show you this one more time just to see a couple of others here. This is what I found. I'll show you this. This stuff is all over my place. You know, I don't know how many of these I've found since I got clean. 2 or 3 bags like this. When about 4 years ago, I guess, 3 years ago, the suspended ceiling fell down in my basement. Half of it fell down in the basement. And man, I found enough fucking straws up there to stock a small Dairy Queen. They was fucking straws. I found scales. I found foils, bags, baggies, all of them empty, of course, you know. It just consumed me. It was every freaking where. Like I say, this is, like I say, for you, just so you, flip this baby back around. This is what I found a while ago on my pond dam, you know. And that was so important to me, man. That shit right there was so important to me when I was using, man. And you know, it's like you spend every freaking minute of every freaking day hiding, working, trying to get high, trying not to get busted. You know, and the sad part about it is, you know, the sad part about it is, it's just like, hi Janice. The sad part about it is, man, I liked it. That it was like, I'm fucking up big time, but I like this shit. I am tickled to death with this shit. That old nasty bag of stuff in there when it's new, man, just made me happier than a lark. You know, the dope does something to the brain. Everything, first off, everything's like super intense, super exciting. And then when you throw in trying to cook something, make something, all this fucking little, hello Michael, all this little fucking shit, you know, like this right here, it's just like, it gets you. It gets you hard. You know, to where nothing else matters and you think everything's sane and everything's proper. Man, I cooked dope in a briar patch behind the house. You know, big green briar patch, man. If I could went in there with a hatchet, you know, I was cooking dope in there. Hello, Matt. I'd cook dope in the briar patch. I'd cook dope in the garage. I'd cook dope in the basement. I'd go down the road, hide in the woods. I mean, it was just like fucking insane, man. You know, you get in your head, well, I can't do it in the house because the cop's going to come. You know, it's like, well, I'll just run up down the road and do it. Hello, David. I'll just, instead of the cops coming to the house bust me, I'll go down there in the woods and cook it, you know. I can hide, you know, camouflage myself, cook a batch of dope here. And that's what that bag right there is for, man. For on the run, cooking dope, you know. It's hard telling how many bags of that shit's back here on my place. Jars, you know, just fucking anything man might need, pick up here, there, and yonder to fucking cook dope. You know, fucking crazy, crazy. And I thought, you know, it's the fry it wasn't so much like love you, brother. I love you, brother. I really do. Uh, it's like I wanted to do it. You know, I'm a fucking slave, but I'm a happy fucking slave. You know, that's fry. You know, you kind of lose track of actually like, you know, you're a slave to this shit, and then all at once you're like a big shot. Oh, look at me. Look at me. A miracle, all right. I appreciate that, but I'm just certainly glad that I'm clean. I know that. Uh, you know, it's like, look at me. Look, I'm a big shot. You know, fuck, people come around me, fucking just fucking pat me on the back, man. Fucking buy my dope. You know, tell me how good my dope is. You know, fucking feed me full of fucking shit. And I always had contraband around here. You know, it was like how I didn't get busted over and over and over and over again, I'll never know, you know. You be sitting in there, you know, you cook a batch of dope, half dozen fuck people around you sometimes you're down there in the woods doing it by yourself, you know, and you just be talking and, you know, when you fucking on the dope, you talk, man, and did that, fuck half hour later, come back with it. You know, it's like, oh, damn, that's awful handy. You know, you fucking run down the road, steal it, you know, whatever. It's like, you got no soul when you're on that shit, you know. It fucking takes your soul. I remember, you know, talking. This is another fucking thing about, you know, this is how fucking crazy we are. You know, we like to have super hearing, so, you know, here I had fucking cameras all over this goddamn place. You know, fucking cameras everywhere, fucking this thing down the ear, fucking things, you know, just fucking crazy stuff. I remember before I got some of them fucking hearing things, you know, I was talking about fucking need something here. Motherfucker went down the road and stole his girlfriend's babies fucking hearing aids. For Christ's sakes. I traded for them. I don't know where they're at. You know, fuck, I trade for them. Fuck, I might eat it, you know. It's fucking crazy, man. Fucking slave, man. A fuck slave to fucking. It's fucking crazy, you know. Uh, you know, when I remember, you know how it's hard to tell how many lines I've done on fucking in dirty ass bathroom on the back of a commode. You know, you sit in the fucking basement, man, and smoke dope all fucking night long, knowing you got to work. Fucking smoke, and fucking looking at your clock, trying to get the bigger hit. You know, a fucking slave, man. The slaves to a bigger hit. You know, fucking, it's like you get a fucking mouthful and blow that fucking shit out. It's like, oh god, that weren't big enough. You know, fucking get another one, fucking blow it out. Oh, that big, fucking time to go to work. Oh fuck, I have one more. You know. Fucking jump in your fucking vehicle, head down the fucking road, just fly and fucking ball ass flying because you know, you're fucking late. You're already fucking late, so you get to fucking town and say, fuck, I'm already late. Might as well stop there to fucking Cocaline, fucking do me a line. You know? Fucking crazy. You know, and I thought I was the sanest motherfucker on earth. I could go on and on and tell you about the fucking insane shit I did around here. And like I say, the dope fucking the mind. It's like when you do some of the shit I done, and you think you're sane, and you think you're fucking cool, and you think you got your shit together, that's fucking ridiculous. You know, like I said, man, I fucking slaved that shit. You know. Again, you know, I'm just talking, man. Maybe somebody fucking see out there in China somewhere, man. Somebody fucking, and it's like, oh, that motherfucker got fucked up. I don't want to do that. You know, I told you, you know, I wrote about that. I don't know if you probably can't see them, these scars on my face, man. Them are for fucking digging them crank crabs out of my face. You know, while you ain't cooking dope, and you ain't smoking dope, you ain't got nothing better to do except for digging your face, you know. I get in front of the mirror many times. I got all these scars, man, and fucking dig and fucking tweezers and fucking tweezers and needles and a little knife, you know, fucking pull. I'll be fucking have a tweezer here, fucking pulling. You see my fucking eyelid going up and down. I was like, God damn, that's a big one. fucking crazy, man. God damn, people stay away from the dope. The dope made me stupid. Stay the fuck away from the dope. You know? I don't know, man. Like I said, man, I found this fucking bag, and you know, and I'm gonna show it again. I can't get over it, I'll just show it again, you just, and again, it's a hard time. How much that fucking shit I got laying around here. Here we go. Check that out. My most prized possession at one time. One of my most prized possessions. You know, I tell you where I didn't cook. I know people that did. I know one guy did. I never did cook on the water before. Of course, I never had a fucking boat. I got water, but I never had a boat. You talk about fucking insane. I don't know. Hello, Brian. I don't know, man. Like I say, it fucking never ends like it begins. It starts out so simple, so cool, and it ends up like it ended up. I don't know, man. When I was fucking out there, I had so much junk around here, man. It took me years to even get started cleaned up and then get it cleaned up. I hauled load after load after load of shit out of my barn or out of my garage up there. Just shit that I collected. Fucking junk. Something to make something else out of, man. I'd tear a fucking hammer apart, try to make something else out of it. I thought, I know you did. I know you, brother. That's funny shit. Man, the shit gets in your head and it fucking, all of us, it just fucked us up. Whatever you're into, when you're into it, you do some weird shit, man. I said something about lighters. I had like 4 or 5 tackle boxes full of fucking lighter parts. Fucking lighter parts. If you look in that bag I showed you, I didn't show you. If you open it up, it is plumb full of torch shit. Fire. God damn, if you're gonna smoke dope, you gotta have fire or electronics. So you got like 36 hours in a day that you're consumed with trying to figure out how you smoke more dope, make more dope. It's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. I went from fucking, doing that, taking that quarter gram, doing a little bitty line and coming out here and fucking mowing grass and stuff like that, man, to just fucking smoking. I smoked. Actually, I snorted it, and it was when I snorted it was a buzz, because it actually did shit. But I still had to snort dope, and I did that until my fucking both nose. I thought I'd fucking burn out that fucking cartilage between my nose, man. I just bleed like a son of a bitch, Then somebody showed me you could smoke it, and it's like, oh fuck, this is the way to go. Like I say, then the focus was on a bigger hit. I was fucking smoking that shit one time. I took such a big hit, I thought that my fucking lungs turned inside out. I've never had so much pain in all my life. If something would have done me that way today, I would never touch it again. You know what I did? I fucking hit it harder, thought, well, fucking, see if I can. It's like, it's crazy, man. Anyway, I don't know, man. Like I said, I just sitting out here in Pond Dam, been doing all this shit and found that stuff. And hello, Ronnie. How you doing, buddy? I'm not trying to reminisce or glorify it or nothing that, man, because it ain't nothing fucking, ain't no glory about it, man. Hello, Danny. I don't know, man. It just fucking never ends like it begins. At least I've never seen it end like it begins. Fucking destroyed my place, destroyed my mind. I don't know, man. I'm about running out of shit to say, Nobody wants to listen to this shit go on and on and on. Anyway, I had a bunch of other stuff that, just all of it's fucking insanity, man. All of it's insanity. I think the craziest part is that I liked it when I was doing it. That's fucking scary as hell. When you can put something in your body that causes you to do the things that I did and enjoy doing it, it's fucking, that's dangerous. That's dangerous, My sponsor, Jerry, after I'd gotten clean, I kept telling him, I enjoyed doing it while I was doing it. He said, are you sure about that? I said, well, I think I am. I had no time out there. I don't know. And it finally figured out, it took me a long time to understand, there's a lot of difference between happy and high. I'm glad you're doing good, buddy. Good night, buddy. Love you guys. There's a big difference between happy and high, and I wasn't happy. I was just fucking high. Uh, I don't know, man. That's about all I got for tonight, man. You out there, stay away from the dope. It's gonna make you fucking stupid. Uh, it did me, and it did about everybody I know, man. It's relationship after relationship after relationship. You know, I've seen people give up their kids, give up their marriages, give up their homes. And I'm sure everybody knows that stuff. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. Uh, I love you guys. I'll catch you on the flip side.